Fire Emblem. So, I have been trying to stream this off and on. Not really, but I've been wanting to stream it, rather, for a while now. I've been meaning to do it with the Warrior Wednesdays, but I think I'm gonna scrap that simply because I don't know, it's hard to commit to specifically only Wednesdays for these streams, because I mean sometimes I don't really want to. Also, it's difficult because it's like, well, do I stream Tuesday nights or do I stream Wednesday nights? Because I can't really stream during the day because of work. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna scrap Warrior Wednesdays, but, I mean, we're still gonna play this, and eventually I'll go back to Hyrule Warriors on its own. But yeah, this is Fire Emblem Warriors, though. And this is a really good game, I think. I've played through this completely already. I've not tried History Mode, but I really enjoyed my time with this, and I'm looking forward to actually streaming it, giving it like a second run-through, you know? Because I always usually determine how I really feel about a game with a second playthrough. Usually my first one is like my general ideas, and then I try to refine them with a second playthrough. With that said, can't wait to stream this. This should be a somewhat regular stream.
Fire Emblem Warriors!
Fire Emblem Warriors! Yeah, they kind of talk to you every now and then. We're gonna do a new game here.
Your main character.
We have Rowan and Liana as our new main characters, and they're both garbage. But Rowan is worse. I fucking hate his voice. You'll see what I mean in a moment. But we're gonna go with Liana.
Select your difficulty level.
And I'm gonna just go normal. You can change this as at any time. And then there's always the classic mode, where if people die, they're dead for real. I'm not gonna do that, simply because I want to take the streams somewhat, you know, fast, and not having to redo the same things over and over. So yeah, I got through the whole story right there in about 11 hours and 28 minutes. Which isn't too long for a game, but this game, as far as I'm aware, really shines once you start playing the history mode, I guess. But yeah, I think this game is actually, from what I played, it was really good. It actually revitalized my interest in the Fire Emblem series. Because before playing this game, I hadn't played a game since Shadows of Valentia, and before that, it was Conquest. And I never finished Conquest. And I never finished SOV either. Give me a moment. Yeah, his voice.
They're counting on us. We won't let it be destroyed.
Suddenly, characters. Also, I hope the new FE on Switch looks like this. 'Cause this is fucking beautiful to look at. I know how to play Warriors games. We don't need the guides. Morty, where we're going. Alright, so if you never played a Warriors games, I'll get back to what I was saying in a moment, but if you never played a Warriors games, essentially it goes like this. You kill a lot of people. You have a little counter in the bottom left, or bottom right rather, that just shows you how many people, how many lives you've utterly decimated. And you'll get well over 1,000 in many of these. And FE Warriors allows you to change between characters, which is kind of a series first, kind of. I say kind of. It was in Warriors Legends, but obviously that was a 3DS game, so not a lot of people picked up that one. Plus, also FE or excuse me, Hyrule Warriors runs like fucking utter trash on the 3DS, especially the original model. So this is also available on the 3DS, believe it or not. Not very many people know that. But it's only for the new 3DS because they kind of learned their lesson there. So if you have a 3DS and you don't have a Switch, or you have a new 3DS rather and you don't have a Switch, then you could always do that to experience this game. You will die! Now we can play as our boy, or rather our girl, Corrin in the house. And yes, there are the, gender swap options for both Robin and Corrin in this game, in case you're curious. But yeah, essentially the point of FE Warriors is you murder shit tons and you let everything burn, essentially.
No running away this time. Now, together, we can take on anything.
Oh no.
Everything we've lost. We're going to take it all back.
Plot. Crumbling Peace Prologue. Or is it Proluge? Look at that. Look at that window right there. Bam! And now we're on the inside of the window.
No way am I sitting on the throne. Let Leanna take it instead. I'm gonna be Aetolus's most powerful knight.
Well, I
Right.
don't want it either. You could be a knight and a king.
You know I don't want to be both.
I'm not taking the crown.
And again with the bickering.
Oh
You two
boy.
stand at the cusp
Kids
of
these
adulthood.
days.
What would he think of it if your father saw you acting like this?
Prince Darius of Gristone has arrived.
Darius is here?
Oh boy.
right.
Finally.
Rowan, no sparring today. You already promised you'd help me with my studies. Are you listening?
Rip. The chillins are off.
Just you wait. You're gonna lose to me again.
Whenever you're ready, Rowan.
You say you'll beat him again, but Darius has
Bronze
never
swords.
lost to
What
you
a
to
bunch of
begin with.
plebs. He's fucking dead.
Are you alright?
Now then, let's see what Leanna can do. If you meant to sit and watch, then you are very much mistaken.
Yeah.
I don't normally wield a sword when I'm so outmatched.
You bunch
If it
of
means
jokers.
better, then I'm happy to oblige.
You know what is ideal. Strength and wisdom alike, both in equal measure.
Oh no.
The sky!
What the heck?
Sky Vortex.
We're under attack! Sound the alarm!
Hey look, it's the Sonic Forces boss that I just fought.
They're going
The
for it!
throne room!
If she's up there,
Oh
then
no.
Mother's in danger!
Why would they put a balcony up by that window that doesn't even open? Gee, it's almost like they gave him a way in.
Leave your mother's safety to me.
Was that the Fire Emblem theme from Smash? Yeah,
You can't.
these are all just characters from Smash Bros.
If you're captured,
Prince Rowan, Princess Leanna, we've been looking everywhere.
I've seen a few people play this and be like, what the fuck is wrong with this cutscene here?
talking about.
Kind of clever thing that they did here was they actually hid, this is actually a loading screen, kind of.
Let's hurry to
Like, the next thing that you do, well, there's another loading screen, but I swear, there's a loading screen that happens while that is going on, so cutscenes will play while the next thing is loading sometimes.
let's go.
It's just a little bit of optimization that really goes a long way with this game.
remember your trait. Cut through them like so many blades of grass.
So many blades of grass. Unfortunately, this isn't Hyrule Warriors, so we don't cut grass here. Sorry. Get wrecked!
I'm here to help.
And then you have your Warriors special, which
Go.
is basically just one giant super move. You can also lock on enemies. One giant super move that's meant to either do a shit ton of damage to like a boss, or just clear out a hallway. So like, we come over here. We see this monster over here.
He looks
We wreck his
on
shit
your guard.
with this fucking madness attack. Also, another thing, that this game does that I really like, let's see here, it's in the menu, I bet. Or maybe I can't do it yet? Hang on, settings, that's what I want. That's the wrong button. Wrong button again, gosh dang. Oh, jeez. Here we go, game settings. This game actually allows you to choose between quality or performance. So you can either have a, like, 1080p experience with, like, better textures and all that, or if you prefer a smoother frame rate, it'll knock it down to 720p, and then, bam, 60 FPS, which is, as far as I've played so far, it's pretty solid. I mean, it'll drop if there's a shit ton on screen. I mean, I guess frame drops can never really be excusable, I guess, but personally, I understand why, and now look at this. Now the game runs at a buttery smooth 60 FPS. Hopefully the stream is capturing this correctly. And I normally play this game like this, and it's really nice to look at when you have it in this mode. And then eventually we'll be able to get like more like combos, so we can only do like a few small attacks where we're at now, but eventually we'll be able to upgrade our characters and get like more combos and such, which will go a long way into making this game less repetitive, I guess.
Please be safe, Mother.
Mother, are you okay?
Here she is.
I am so glad to see you are safe as well. Thank you, Prince Darius.
I mean, another thing with this is how Fire Emblem cutscenes mostly take place, so I've seen a few people who are like not super big Fire Emblem fans try this game and complain about those cutscenes. They're like, oh, they didn't want to animate these ones. Well, it's kind of more of a throwback to the Fire Emblem games themselves, so I excuse them. As tacky as they might actually be.
Yes, but I can't make it through. The two of you must go without me.
No, we can't.
That one guy in the background with no eyes, though.
Take this shield and hurry to the temple.
Mother, we can't just leave you behind.
There isn't time to argue about this.
There are sirens
Prince Darius,
happening outside my apartment.
please watch over my children.
You have my word. Come on, we have to go.
No way! Mother, you're coming with us!
This whole passage is coming down around us. We have to go.
Listen to the boy, Rowan. Stop talking. We don't need to hear your voice.
The castle. Now, get going.
Come on.
Rip. She dead. She's fucking dead. No more mother.
Looks like we've come out beyond the castle walls.
How could we let this happen?
We shouldn't have left her behind.
Oh no.
Don't let her sacrifice be in vain. You have to think carefully about what you'll do next. Your mother wanted
See,
you to
look in
have
the
that shield,
bottom
right?
right now.
You need
See,
to take
it's
it to the
loading.
temple.
Mother
Now
knew
we
what
could
to
skip the
do
cutscene if we wanted to.
without her.
We're worse than helpless.
It's loading the loading screen. That's what it's doing. Yo, dude,
There's no time for tears. Ready your blades.
we're
We're
talking
doomed if we
here.
don't fight.
Don't interrupt. Yeah, see, here we go. A hero from a world of Fire Emblem warriors, he's a brilliant and capable Prince of Grinstone and always a friend and mentor to the young royals of Antolis. Calm and prudent young man, he's mostly unnoticed by his father, the king, for his people. For companionship, he instead turns to the twins of Antolis.
Focus on making it out of
That's our
town.
friend, Darius. Fuck you! Trying to sneak up behind me.
Look over there.
Oh, this frame rate is beautiful.
Let's go.
I've been playing games these last couple of days that have just been 30 FPS, and then when you go to a game that runs 60 FPS, you notice it like instantly, and it's like, oh, this is beautiful. You take it for granted a lot of the times, honestly. Like, it's kind of an industry standard for a lot of games these days, but I mean, I'm personally fine with 30 FPS games. I think they look alright. I mean, movies sometimes run at 24 frames, so it's not too hard to look at. But then,
The market gates are
when you have something that runs at a smooth 60, it's like, whoa. What is this madness? It's like I'm there.
Keep the monsters in your way if
Kind
you
of,
want to
not
live
really.
The mission starting.
So, yeah, this is essentially what we gotta do. Right now, it's kind of in the beginning of the game, so we're still getting a bunch of tutorials and stuff on how the game exactly works. Gatekeepers, you gotta defeat them, obviously, and then the gates open. Kind of self-explanatory. But yeah, as I was saying earlier,
Receive the report.
this game actually kind of revitalized my interest in the Fire Emblem series as a whole.
Exit through this plaza.
Like I said, I got
Problem.
to like chapter 22 or so in Conquest, which is very close to the end of the game. But I never finished it just because I kind of got bored of it. But then this game has a lot of characters from Fates, and so after I finished my playthrough of this, for the last like 3 weeks I've been just grinding the fuck out of Fire Emblem Fates. I actually finally went back, I did a whole new playthrough of Conquest and finished it, and I really enjoyed Conquest. I know a lot of people say that Fire Emblem Fates is kind of eh, but I don't know, I didn't really have too many problems with the story. I liked it a lot. Birthright, on the other hand, I wasn't a super... I mean, Birthright was still pretty good, but I noticed that a lot of Birthright and Conquest, like, have you playing the exact same levels. Granted, there are a few levels that you play on one and you don't play on the other. So that's nice. But from what I played, I didn't exactly hate Birthright, but I loved Conquest. And right now, I'm really close to the end. I'm chapter 26 on Revelations, which is the third and final path, so... Oh, the standard frame rate for films is 24, okay. So most films are like that, I guess. Here we go, we got some monsters over here. Let's defeat them. It might seem a little slow and kind of boring at the start, granted it is. But once, I swear, this game can actually get pretty difficult, especially when you're playing on hard mode.
Enemy reinforcements.
And when you beat the game, there's an even harder mode unlocked, which I have not tried. We might try that for a little bit on a few levels, but for the most part, I'm probably not going to retread the same levels over and over. Oh, we got cutscenes. Look at that dude. Oh, fuck you, dude.
Jeez, we're not twins in the weight department.
Damn, I mean, she just called you fat! Uh-oh. Darius can't help you now. Never mind. It's a mysterious... Who is that? Definitely not...
Thanks for the help.
Not a mystery character. Who are you?
Marth.
Oh, it's... Obviously, it's Marth.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Yup, that's Marth right there.
Allies are on their way.
Yep. You heard it here first, folks. Marth is now a mask wearer. We were playing as him earlier, but nope. Marth now officially wears a mask. This is Marth.
Who are you anyway?
Obviously, I'm that character from Smash Brothers. Get your point? Or get my point straight, dude. I don't even know what I'm saying. So we got the Shadow Soldiers here. And then we also got these monster fellas as the enemy. Bam. I mean, even with the game looking... I mean, the game is in the quality mode right now, and I mean, I'm looking at the textures right now, and I mean, maybe it looks differently on stream, because I am sitting a little bit of a distance away from my TV, and it's not exactly a large TV either, but, I mean... I think this looks perfectly fine in quality mode.
One of these would be no joke. But two?
Yeah, I love playing as this character.
Focus on one at a time.
I mean, this game does have a story, but I mean, it's not the greatest story. I mean, it's just standard Warriors story, really. It's just here's kind of references to the games that the characters are from. You know, you kind of have very similar scenes that take place. And then it turns out that, you just excuses to make these characters come together, blah blah blah, but I think the game is fun. And that's what matters, is the funness. Funness, good words. Good spec. But, yep, we have escaped the town. JK, lol. Invisible fields.
First, right? Where'd he go?
Yeah, where did he go? Marth, that boy. Wonder what happened to that fella. Oh gee. Well, that's it. Alright, so we've beaten Fire Emblem Warriors now. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay, not really. But yeah, so... let's just go on. Let's just keep going. You know? Woodlands encounter. I mean, the cutscenes look good.
Our poor mother.
Stay strong. Queen Yelena entrusted your kingdom's future to the two of you.
I know. I'm just not sure if we can do it.
I'll be at your side. Try not
Ooh,
to-
he found weed. Cannabis. Oh, he's
First, you
dead.
must find the temple.
Defeated by the earth. Oh well, we didn't need him anyways.
Come on, Crom. I mean, we've got to do something.
What do you
Google Chrome.
Huh? How should I know?
Oh look,
See, you're awake.
it's characters from Fire Emblem Stay Woke.
Can you stand?
Stay Wokening.
Thanks a lot. But who are you guys?
The Shepherds, a militia from the Halidom of Elise.
The Halidom of what? Never heard of it.
Huh? But how is that even possible?
My lord, my lady,
Oh boy, there he
Please be on
is.
your guard.
Your boy
he's
Fred.
not alone.
Whoa! Too fast, too fast! You! Don't just run off like that. Do you have any idea... Rowan, do you know these people or something?
Just met him now.
I don't recognize your clothes.
Strange.
From where do the two of you hail?
He doesn't know us then. I welcome you to the Kingdom of Aetolis, of which we are the princess and prince. Weird.
Frederick has no idea what's happening in life.
I understand your situation.
You're clearly capable fighters. Will you lend us your
I
strength?
like Crumb. It's
Please.
kind of a disappointment that he didn't get to be playable in the new Smash, but
right.
he is part of Robin's
Can't
final
just walk away
Smash.
from people in need.
Good,
Just a moment,
right?
my lord. It's dangerous to trust mysterious strangers outright. If we are to join them,
Frederick's
please allow me to
voice
provide a
actor,
test
though,
first.
sounds
You
a lot more
mean
calm.
like, I'm Frederick, and you'll have to defeat me to earn my help.
Also, Lissa sounds older.
Wait, really?
Not a fight to the death, but I'll learn all I need by facing them on the battlefield.
You may need convincing, Frederick, but I will fight alongside these strangers.
Me
Bam.
too.
We will follow any orders they give. It'll be up to them to command us.
Crumb is your
Like we don't
boy.
have a choice.
Trusted straight out the gate. Could potentially be a, bad, but maybe Crumb is a traitor,
If everything is in order, let's go.
or maybe not. Who knows?
First, you need to take out the soldiers surrounding the area.
All right, so we're just gonna murder all of Frederick and Crumb's and Lissa's troops. You know,
Take him out in no time.
they worked hard to make it this far, but they're just gonna die to a training event. So rip.
Focus here. This isn't a game. We need to win their trust.
No trust will be earned.
Okay, let's get started.
Only murder. Fucking Meridian, or whatever the fuck this dude's name is. I can't see it. I don't even know what that word is. Myridan leveled up. This game also does, like, okay, so something that you can do is, hang on, where's it at? It's in the settings. So you can also turn on level up windows, so I guess I'll turn that on for a brief moment, but generally I like to keep these off. So every time you level up, with the level up windows, it kind of does the classic Fire Emblem level up where it kind of stops the gameplay and then it shows the character's portrait, you know what it looks like. And it's nice to look at for a few times, but then it gets old and your characters level up a lot. I mean, even the grunts can make you level up, so...
The real test is yet to come.
Exactly. Your next opponent
Alright,
is
so
there.
let's just run around and wait for Frederick to give us our next task, I suppose. That's a common thing with the Warriors games, is you'll find yourself usually ahead of what's actually happening, so like, there's like so much dialogue that's happening while you're playing the game, and then just like, the game will be like, oh, you killed 1,000 soldiers, except you already have like 1,400 by that point, because it's just, like you got it in the middle of the dialogue. Also, they brought back the Fire Emblem weapon triangle, which is unique. For the grunts, it's not really all that important at all, but when you get to like bosses and like the characters with bigger health meters above their heads, then it's actually kind of important. But yeah, once you get levels up, it starts like this, shows the level and shows you what's changed.
Now I can do even more.
And you still get buffs like this at random intervals, just like usual, even when you don't have the windows turned on, so you could still get a level up that only gives you like 1 HP, I believe. And you just don't really know about it because you turned it off, which I usually do anyways. Because again, I just like keeping the gameplay nice and fast.
Reinforcements from 2 directions.
But yeah, Lissa's a lot of fun to play, from what I've played. I never really played as her too far into the game. My 4 characters, because you can have 4 playable characters at a time usually, and then some maps will have you have like 4 support characters available. We'll get into that later, obviously, but usually the 4 characters I keep. Obviously you have to have Liana for the story missions, but I like to have Lucina, Xander, Ryoma, and Chrom as my playable characters. And then the support just kind of varies. Robin's a lot of fun to play too. Sometimes I'll throw Robin in there, but not usually. Get fucking wrecked. That one soldier. Let's see if he can hit me. Nope, he's just gonna look at me.
Halt!
Whatever will I do? Oh no!
Who are you? Another one?
I'm your... it doesn't matter who I am. My origin story's kind of a mess. You know what? I'm just gonna take it again from the top. I am Owain Dark.
Owain Dark.
Must remain a mystery. Know that I am sworn to defend you, no matter
Who
how
talks
dire
like a weird guy.
Now, villains!
See, I have really, really good comebacks and roasts.
My sword hand. Ha! It's got a mind of its own.
What the heck is up with this guy?
Yeah, I have the same question. Also, the dude kind of looks like Odin from Fates. I bet that's probably intentional, that Owain and Odin look like the same guy. They kind of talk alike, too. He's one of Leo's retainers in Fates. There are a few of the retainers from Fates as like NPCs, and then eventually they're going to be playable via DLC, which is kind of alright. I'm not a super big fan of how the Fates characters take up like most of the roster. I believe they're like 2 characters away from being literally half the roster. I kind of wish that they would have pulled from more random games. Like there's only 1 character from Shadows of Valentia, and only 1 character from the first Fire Emblem that came out in the States, being, well, you know who it is. I'll try not to spoil too much, even though I already kind of have, but still.
How's everyone feeling?
How's everyone feeling? I feel like a frickin' walrus right now.
Look the part, but as a cleric, I have healing skills. Let's go.
So now we can use staves to heal allies. So unlike Hyrule Warriors, you can't just walk up to them and heal them. You actually have to have a character with staves do it. So you just hold ZL to bring up this menu, and then you have this is in the order of the A, B, X, Y. So A or X and Y currently don't have actions. But A is use the staves, and then B is pairing up with a character, which we currently can't do, but they will open it in a moment.
The mission's starting.
Alright, so now we have to defeat the Mimerians. Yeah, see that? That's called pushover right there. Odin is pretty great. Or Owain, whatever.
Let's go.
Odin, on the other hand, I don't know if Owain and Odin are actually good characters in their games. I know that Odin's kind of in Fates, I should say, but I don't remember Owain from Awakening. I also haven't played Awakening since like the game actually came out, so maybe I should do that sometime. I'm a little bit Fire Emblemed out right now, though. I'm really close to beating Fates, and then I'm probably going to take a really, really long break from actual Fire Emblem games. I'll keep streaming this, obviously, but... Alright, someone needs healed over here. So, I'll just heal them.
You came here to save me, Lissa? Thanks. You're a reliable one.
A reliable one. Unlike these grunts who just kind of stand there, also rip cable. I don't know if you guys heard that, but like my audio cut out for a moment there. Also,
Yes?
this is another thing that you can do. They introduced this in Warriors Legends on 3DS. But now you can command your people to do, which I don't think you could do in most Warriors games. But we're gonna have Liana go to Anna over there, which is basically the replacement for the Skulltulas, I guess. Here we go, another level up. What do we got this time? What do we got?
Now I can do even more.
Just an alright level up. Plus 5 HP is pretty good, but this game gives you a lot of HP regardless. Hey! I might end up upping the difficulty in it later. I don't know. For now, I'm just gonna kind of play on normal mode and see how I feel. But even hard mode isn't the hardest mode. Like I said earlier, you do eventually get harder difficulties. Alright, so, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Alright, well, we're just gonna fucking destroy these people who are terrorizing this innocent merchant over here, and then bam, cut straight through her neck. It's alright though, she's alright. There we go.
Excellent taste.
Yes!
Yes?
We're gonna do something. We're gonna have you go to Crom, Google Crom. And let's head down here. I'm gonna try... Usually what I find myself doing in Warriors games is I find myself looking up at the mini-map a lot, like trying to direct myself. I'm gonna see if I can't maybe play this game a little differently from that, and like... Because I find myself doing this a lot, especially in my like Warriors streams. Like I'm looking up at the map trying to figure out where I'm going, and then I'm just like caught on a little wall or whatever.
Paths all clear.
Heal up Crom a little bit. You get 10 uses with the staves, and it does replenish between matches, so it's unlike actual Fire Emblem staves, so that's nice.
Fight against different weapon types to make it to Frederick.
You can't break through by yourself. Join up with an ally for help.
Alright, yeah. So, that's another thing we can do. We can go up to people. Where is Crom? Exactly. Oh, he's over there.
Let's go.
Well, let's
I'm here to help.
pair up with Liana, I suppose. I'm gonna play as Crom for a bit, though. Crom's fun. Crom's a heavy hitter, fast. There is a small problem with this game where a few characters are clones of one another. Usually the way that's determined is if they have the same transportation and weapon, they're gonna play the same. Only a few characters are like that, luckily, but it's still notable. There we go, gotta level up. Yeah, again, it just kind of appears out of nowhere, and it kind of slows things down, and sometimes kind of disrupts the pacing, so that's why, generally, I like to keep it off. Which we will now do. Alright, here we go. Where was that? Let's see, we can do this. No, that's not it. This one. And then, yeah, that's fine. Save that. I also did get the special edition of this game, which came with these really, really nice cards. I'd show them, but I'm not using my webcam today. It's not even plugged in. I'm too lazy to go plug it in, but I'll show it next time I stream. But they got these really nice collector edition cards and shit, and there's also this poster here that kind of shows where all the characters are from. The poster's kind of lackluster, but I'll hang it up anyways. And then there's also the entire game's soundtrack, which is really nice. 3 separate CDs. I love it, because most games only give you like a sound selection, and usually it's not even the best songs in it. Hint, Twilight Princess's sound selection wasn't all that great. Forget where I got it from, but I have like a Twilight Princess HD like sound selection, and it's kind of eh. But the Fire Emblem one's nice because you have 3 separate CDs. I don't think it covers every song, but it hits all the good ones, and then some. But yeah, I love it, especially because my car right now has this like really shitty radio that doesn't have an aux cable, so my only option is to fucking use this thing. And so it's really nice to have some, not only some music, but a lot of music from Fire Emblem Warriors, which has, I guess I can't talk. Words are difficult. I'm trying to go too fast here. What I'm trying to say is I really love this game's soundtrack.
A bit too much. Power is one thing, but strength of one's heart is another matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. But did you see how much I helped out?
Nope. I don't have eyes. Alright. A nice thing about this, though, is that you'll always collect the materials on your own, at least from what I've found. So you never have to worry about, like, in Hyrule Warriors, where, like, a boss drops, like, a gold fucking drop, and you don't even see it, and then, well, rip, you don't get it.
You've proven enough, at least for now.
Thanks, Frederick.
We can work together. I still hold some doubts, but I'll put them aside.
So you don't trust us yet?
It is my duty to always be vigilant. Please, forgive me.
If that's settled, why don't we make camp for the night?
I believe I've seen Crom's voice actor appear on a Hot Pepper Gaming episode.
You eat bear?
I think he's appeared on a few of them, actually.
Bear again. It's too tough and gamey for my tastes.
Again, I like Crom a lot.
Before?
Kind of a disappointment that he didn't make it into Smash, but at the same time I understand why.
Ferocious spirit once more.
And then there's Owain. Owain for next Smash character? We should just have Super Fire Emblem Brothers. Just, I mean, the roster's already halfway there with Smash 4.
Everyone else may partake first. I'll be content with the leftovers.
We've got this game, and now we just need Super Fire Emblem Brothers, with every Fire Emblem character in existence as a playable character. Except they're gonna have Chrom as an assist trophy. MVP!
I was the best? No way! I'll see if I can keep up the streak.
So yeah, that's a nice thing that they do in this, too, is whichever character you use the most gets a nice little XP bonus. And then yeah, the Lana's mementos are just like the Skulltulas, where they give you little pictures of like an art piece, and then you can put them all together. You just unlocked a shit ton of things.
Yes? That's not... What you
That's not possible. Okay, well we can put this on and then bam.
I'm counting on you.
Let's do that again. So yeah, we can change whatever character we want. We can also, can we, where's the convoy? Oh, it's camped, never mind.
Come in.
So we have the Crest Market, which is essentially the same thing as like
What do you think?
the what was it called in Hyrule Warriors? Was it Badge Market? I'm not sure. The Bazaar. There we go. But yeah, the Bazaar in the Badge Market. So you can get like new combos, you can get awakening gauge, defense shit. So like
Masterful.
being able to hold healing items, whole bunch of stuff, bunch
What
of
should we do?
fucking management shit. I'll try to keep this stuff to a minimum on stream.
What should we do?
I'm gonna mostly do this stuff off stream.
What
But
should we do? What do you think? Masterful.
yeah, we'll just do a few of these.
Masterful.
And then we'll probably do like one more level tonight, and then I'm gonna call it a night.
What do you think? Masterful.
Masterful!
What should we do? What do
Yeah,
you
that's
think?
kind of annoying thing about the crest market in this game is that like every time you make an action, they're
What should
like
we do?
they make some sort of like voice acting thing.
What do you think? Masterful.
See, it goes masterful every time you do something. Let's do it again. Here we go. Ready?
Masterful.
It gets annoying after a little bit, so yeah, I try to keep that stuff off stream for the most part. But that's that, and then you can sell weapons, and then there's this, which you can use to.
I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure about this.
We'll unlock all that shit later, but yeah, I'm sure you can understand what it is. Dragon Valley Temple.
She should be here any time now.
Crom, I'm back.
Oh, there she is.
Just as we thought. There isn't a recognizable landmark in sight.
Oh
So we
boy.
are definitely somewhere beyond Elise.
I also spotted some fierce-looking creatures running rampant.
Creatures. They must have been the enemies our new friends mentioned.
Oh
I
boy.
think our own sudden appearance here is unrelated.
Oh, cool. You're a Pegasus Knight? That's so awesome.
Don't make such a fuss. I'm sorry about him.
You know what
It's
isn't
no trouble at
awesome,
all.
Rowan?
Our peg.
It's more that he really
Your
loves
voice.
nights.
We should move out.
Oops.
The temple isn't far now.
I keep forgetting that this is an autoplay.
Good idea. We're
So I'm
counting.
hitting A to like advance the dialogue, and then it's like, oh, next dialogue after this dialogue already started itself. Ah. So we can go to map deployment, select allies if we need to. I don't believe we actually have anyone who we can't play as, so yeah, we're just gonna go with what we got. Anna's conditions, those are just your requirements to make her appear. For all the story things, the first time around it's always gonna be 1,000, and then eventually it changes. So let's go, I guess. Wait for it to load. A lot of tutorial shit with the first couple of levels in this game, so I apologize if my commentary itself isn't all too interesting either, but hopefully with the next stream I'll have something interesting to talk about. I haven't really been doing too much, even though I haven't streamed for a while. It's just been playing Fire Emblem.
Thank you, Crom. You've given me just the opening I need. Take heart! We're not alone! Crom awaits us beyond these men! Now clear
Good job,
the path.
Robin. You're a good tactician.
The temple's under attack.
Why would Christone do this?
Down there. It's Robin. Come on, they need our help.
Let's go!
Why are Christone soldiers attacking an
Sorry.
Aetolasian temple?
Not gonna play as you. I mean, the new character... I mean, they're powerful, the new characters, but I just do not like playing as them.
Defeat the enemies and seize the temple.
And, I mean, their characters aren't even all that interesting, to be honest. I mean, they don't really have all that much motives. I mean, yeah, their fucking mother died, but right now we're just kind of wandering the world.
I'm here to
I mean, she told us to go to a temple, so that's our general objective, but, like...
We each excel against certain types of enemies.
Yeah, Frederick's fun to play as. A mounted axe warrior. Seems like every Fire Emblem game has this one character that's like a super badass in the beginning of the game. who's mounted, and then he kind of sucks by the end of the game. Just gets one-shotted by a fucking wizard. That's what Frederick was in Awakening, as far as I'm concerned. And also, did I fucking impale that guy and get him stuck on my... Oh, wow, I did. I never noticed that. Also, another thing with this game is your allies actually kind of do shit, which is surprising for Warriors games. Like, Chrom just actually captured that keep all on his own. Like, I didn't even go in the keep. So, that's nice. For a change. I mean, again, I haven't played too many Warriors games. I like this one, and I like Warriors, Hyrule Warriors a lot. Hopefully, I'll be able to go into the other series and, you know, try out the actual Warriors games, but from what I've played, I enjoy them. It's funny watching them. Chrom leveled up on his own. Which is really nice, because I'm not even controlling as him, and he's just, oh, well, let's level up. Sure. They're actually doing shit, which is something I can appreciate. Alright, we're gonna go back to Chrom. We didn't show him a lot of love last time. Only played as him for a few seconds. Even Darius, a character that we can't switch and play as, is doing shit right now, so... Yeah, definitely a big improvement. I mean, the dudes are still standing there. They'll take a couple of swings every now and then, but... I mean, the AIs still don't do shit too much, as far as the grunts are concerned, but... I mean, even still, I mean... In fucking Hyrule Warriors, you'd go over to Impa and she's just fucking humping a wall or some shit. So it's nice to actually have a character, like, it makes sense, I guess, that the grunts don't do shit, but the fact that these characters are, I guess, I don't even know. Thank you, Curate. Don't meow at me, cat. I'll meow at you back.
Thank you. I'm just glad you're safe.
No problem. Amigo. There's nothing really over here, is there? Where's Robin? Wasn't Robin supposed to be, like, in this temple?
Fort is ours.
Fort is ours.
Mission complete. We took out most of the troops who broke into the temple.
I don't know where Robin is. Where's Robin?
Robin, you look pale. Are you feeling okay?
Well, apparently he looks pale.
Yourself too hard.
Where is he? Oh, he's over there somewhere, according to the minimap. Fuck these nerds. That's what you get. Oh, look, it's Validor.
All units advance. Tear them apart.
Who is he? How is he leading Gristone troops?
I do not know.
The mission started.
Here, pair up with me, Robin, buddy. Oh no, I paired up with Lisa. Can I pair up with Robin? I'm pretty sure you can. Oh, I guess not. I guess they haven't enabled that ability yet. But yes, you can pair up with playable characters, and eventually you'll be able to pair up with your allies. It's a lot of fucking movement happening towards these keeps right now.
We can't let them surround us. Let's fight out those reinforcements.
So you can just... Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. I think you can do... Yeah, you can do ZL and then that to change characters.
The enemy is headed for us.
So if you ever have a character who's low on health or something, and then they're like almost dead,
If they are,
especially useful in casual, or not casual, the classic mode where characters stay dead.
the mission started.
It's simple. When you take control of the fort, everyone's morale improves.
Bam! Wrecked.
Indeed. If we take control of enemy forts, we gain the upper hand.
You know what I just realized? All these dudes... What are you meowing at me for? Don't meow at me, cat! I'll meow at you back! Meow! Oh, the cat ran away. It doesn't like it. All these dudes... They all are weirdly wielding axes. Why? Why are they all wielding axes?
Mission complete.
You thought I was gonna say something funny there? You are wrong. I'm not a funny man.
I like those profit margins.
All forts seized. Morale... We conquered the forts like 10 years ago. What's your problem? I like this song. And you can also have your support characters come out and do like a super slash, which is really nice. Usually what that does is it allows the enemy's weak points to be instantly exposed. Frederick.
Yes, sir.
Come over here and wreck these nerds. My cat is playing with the door stopper right now. And now he's sitting on it. What the fuck? Why are you sitting on that, ninja? He doesn't even see me. Okay. He's just staring at the door. Cat.exe has stopped working, fellas. I gotta play a game. Sorry. I'm not paying attention to the game. Oh, there he is.
You cannot undo what is already done.
Yeah, I can. It's called, the back button on the browser. And then bam, it's no longer there.
Get in my way, and you will be shown no mercy.
I don't know what you're after, but you won't get it.
What if he just wants a fucking smoothie? Jeez, calm down. I mean, sure, he's leading an army, but like, fucking try to reason with the guy for a moment. Maybe he's leading, maybe they're all on strike because fucking Culver's is like, yeah, we're gonna charge you fucking $5 for a concrete mixer? What the fuck, Culver's? What's your problem? We'll do a little horse twirl.
Ready to go shopping?
Why did you go way over here? Okay, well, whatever. We kind of have to do this now because I believe once we fight the boss, the level ends. So I kind of forgot that this happened. So good thing we got this.
Who are you? How do you come to be leading the Gristone army?
Yeah, dude.
Ask your father, King Oscar. Not even his own son will be shown mercy.
Oh no.
I like those profit margins.
Valadar, you're more like Invalidar. Oops. There are also combo moves like this. It's cool. Too bad that one guy is getting fucking destroyed. There we go. Alright, let's finish this. Bam.
Mission complete.
How does it feel to be dead?
For the real fun is still to come.
Not if I take this sword and go. Oh, he's gone. Dang, I was gonna behead him right there.
When they laughed, it felt like he was looking right through me.
He may have escaped, but the temple is safe. I'd call that a victory.
Well, there we go. We beat the stage. And again, my commentary was shit today. I understand. Send your complaints to 123surgecomplaints, the email.com gov. But hopefully
I appreciate the
I'll be able
challenge.
to stream a bit more. It's just been getting myself in the mood, that's the problem.
You've got to help us.
So,
Oh,
Lady
never mind, we got
Elena
a cutscene. Hang on.
Very well. Then you must listen to me carefully. This is the Aetolis legend of the Shield of Flames and the Chaos Dragon Velizark.
Velizark.
Long ago, this world faced a dire threat. Velizark appeared, opening Outrealm portals to other worlds. Monsters, outrealm fiends, surged forth and
Surge?
attacked the people.
And that's exactly what's happening now.
Eat pizza, then stream.
It's also said that people
Oh,
from
okay.
the connected worlds emerged.
Good idea.
Us.
What happened to the Chaos Dragon?
Legend says the world was saved when the Shield of Flames sealed him away. But with outrealm portals reappearing, the Chaos Dragon may be free again.
Oh shit.
So, kill a big bad dragon? We can do it?
You gotta
He's
kill
at
big
his
bad
full
guy.
strength. You won't be able to kill him. He's simply too strong. However, if you awakened the Shield of Flames,
I wonder what this
you
dude's
could
looking at.
seal him away again. That
Awake.
would close the outrealm
He's kinda
portals,
like looking
and the
down.
outrealm fiends would vanish.
He's like
Crom, was it?
viewing his fist.
You and your friends would likely return to your worlds too.
Then, what do we need to do to awaken the Shield of Flames?
That power resides in the Gleamstones.
Remember when I
carried
said
by
this game has a
heroes from
great
other
soundtrack?
worlds.
Listen to this shit.
These heroes.
Fucking
Jahim and Crom and the others?
beautiful.
Heroes from other worlds?
Never mind.
No
The song
offense, you
ended.
guys, but I don't really think we fit the bill.
Right. I agree with Lissa. We're not the hero type.
Great job cutting her off.
If you need a hero, the Chosen One must answer the call to action. What was that, my sword hand?
My sword hand.
What
Does his
is
sword
this
hand speak to him?
body? It's all aglow with a blue light, Crom.
My cats are going fucking crazy right now. I don't know if you can hear that, but they're like fucking running all over the place. It's like there's a tornado of cat happening at my feet.
It's gotta be. The Shield of Flames lit right up.
Amazing!
Amazing! Wow! Bam. Just got ourselves a new bouncy ball to put in our collection.
And if we gather them all,
Then we can hang it
really
up
see our
over
kingdom?
the fireplace. The family heirloom.
Get those Gleamstones.
Right.
Good. What is this? What is this emote? Is that a chicken? No, it's a bird. What the fuck? Oh no, no wait, no, that's not a bird, that's a cat! I thought it was a bird for a second. I couldn't, I have to look at it through the way that it actually appears on the stream. And so it looked like a bird for a second. All I did was give 110%. Why did I do that? He already voices himself. Which is another nice thing, because Fire Emblem, starting with Shadows of Valentia, they started actually fully voicing things, and this is fully voiced, Shadows of Valentia is fully voiced, and hopefully Fire Emblem on Switch will be as well, because I think the voices really kind of help make this game, or make Fire Emblem games kind of shine. Which is another reason why, like, with the actual Fire Emblem games themselves, I'm kind of indifferent to, like, turning off combat animations, because, like, one problem with the games is they get, like, really slow and repetitive, right? And so turning off combat animations makes everything speed up, but then the game kind of loses its characteristic, because characters like Arthur, you don't hear him talk about, like, how he wants to bring justice to the comic book worlds or whatever the fuck. But that's just my opinion. I have to go deal with some cats before they, fucking tear up my couch. Stop that! Hey! I have to do this before my house explodes, so I'm just gonna get going. Thanks, Antonio, for sticking around as long as you did. Appreciate it. But I should be streaming again tomorrow. I don't like making promises, especially with streams, but maybe I will, maybe I won't, or maybe it'll be another 3 weeks before I stream again, whatever. I guess it's worth mentioning, though, I will not be returning to Mario Odyssey on stream. I've already actually played through the entire game myself off stream. I was getting spoiled by it, and I knew that if I started to stream it again, that it's gonna take me a long while before I was actually able to finish the game. Now, maybe that would have only been like 4 more streams or whatever. Maybe it wouldn't have taken too long, but still, I was like, I just kind of want to finish this, and I want to experience the game for myself. So, no more Mario Odyssey for now. I might stream the game in like a year or so, like when the hype's died down for it. But yeah, I thought I'd mention that. And I guess Mario Galaxy 2 still won't resume until 2018. We're gonna start back up in January, so yeah, there's gonna be a little bit of a break from Marrow on the stream. Maybe Mario Kart, but still, I'd like to stream some other things because I've been streaming a lot of Mario, a lot of Nintendo right now, and I mean I love Nintendo, but I'd like to stream some new things. So hopefully we'll see a little bit of more new stuff on the channel, along with this, of course. But yep, that's everything from me today. So I'm gonna get going now and maybe put these cats to sleep. Not like put them to sleep like you know, but like just like tell them to take a nap, you know, because they need to, because anger, that's why. If one cat was fucking having a claw attack fight with my couch, I think the cat won. So yeah, I'm gonna go take care of that. So goodbye.